Hi, I'm Steve from Bikefixers and welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to run through how to place an inner tube. Unfortunately, punctures are part and parcel of being a cyclist. I can guarantee that if you cycle for any length of time, you will, without doubt, puncture at some point. Sometimes you can even puncture 2 or more times on the same ride, so knowing what to do to get back on the road or trail as quickly as possible is a very valuable skill to possess. And to be honest, if you ride a bike regularly, it's a skill you should have. When you do puncture, and believe me you will, you have 2 choices. You can either repair the punctured tube or you can replace it with a new one. I would suggest doing the latter, and it is far easier than using a repair kit by the side of the road. Begin by letting out any remaining air in the tube. If you have pressed a valve in the tubes, remove the valve cap and unscrew the valve anti-clockwise and press down on the valve to release the remaining air. Then go around the tyre, squeezing the sidewalls together to release the bead from the rim. Then insert a tyre lever between the rim and the tyre. Use the hook to secure the lever to a spoke. Then insert a second lever between the rim and the tyre, but this time skim it around the tyre so that it separates it from the rim. Some tyres clinch the rim tighter than others, so it may be a little tricky getting this second lever in. Take out the old tube. If you want to repair it later, take it with you. Otherwise, dispose of it responsibly in a bin. Then, carefully run your fingers around the inside of the tyre to check for anything that could puncture the new tube. Sometimes pieces of glass or thorns can still be embedded in the rubber. If you find anything, pick it out. Then run a finger around the inside of the rim, again checking for anything that could puncture the tube from the inside. Once you are sure there is nothing left in the tyre or the wheel, position the tyre's label directly above the valve hole. This will help you locate any future punctures, which is especially helpful if you get one within a few miles of repairing the last one. Gently inflate the new tube to give it some shape. You only need a very small amount of air to make it easier to tuck it up inside the tyre. Feed the valve through the hole in the rim and tuck the tube inside the tyre as far round as you can. Then start at the valve hole and, working your way around, hook the tyre on both sides inside the rim while pushing down the tyre. This will create a bit of stretch at the bottom of the tyre so you can get the last bit on the rim by hand. If it starts to get tight or the tyre starts to come off the rim again, let out all of the air from the tube and start again. The last bit is always the tricky bit. If you can get it on by hand, all the good. If it's tight, try rolling the tyre away from you with one hand while using your thumb of the other hand to push the remaining bit of the tyre onto the rim. When the tyre is attached to the rim, gently squeeze together and rock the side walls with your fingers to ensure that the tube is inside the tyre cavity. Only when the tube is sitting correctly inside the tyre can you inflate it. If you're out on the road, you will probably only have a hand pump, so you may not know the exact pressure you are putting in. Do the best you can with the hand pump to get you back home or to the nearest bike shop, and then, if possible, use a track pump with a pressure gauge to inflate to the correct pressure. However, never exceed the maximum pressure recommended by the tyre manufacturer. This will always be indicated on the side of the tyre. As usual, if you still have problems with your tyres and tubes, then there may be a bigger problem, in which case I recommend taking your bike to your local qualified bike mechanic. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and check out some other videos.